Oh my gosh. Hi, Ayu Senpai. Sorry, I am still setting up, so I'm kind of stuffed right now. Kind of eepy, low key. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being first to the portal. Oh, okay, close this. Right, move to this screen. Oh, I'm a little bit off to this. Why is my model like this? Hello? Okay. Let me fix my positioning, because I'm Oh! I disappeared. What the heck? Where'd I go? Help. No, actually, I'm gone. Oh no. Oh, there you go. You're doing good? That's good. Hold on a second. Oh, my Genshin's also not on the screen. This is going great. I haven't used this layout in a long time. Okay. There we go. I am at the end of my semester, so there's like 50 million assignments I need to do, but I also need to stream for 2 hours for this totally not I'm sponsored by Genshin. Can you believe it? I actually didn't think I'd be qualified, but here I am. I actually don't know what this widget says. Oh, it's just like, oh, I see. I was looking at my email and Stream Elements was like, guess what? You're eligible for this sponsor. And I was like, no way! I do that, I play this game anyways. I should just take it because there's no downsides. And I get a payout even if one person does it, so I was like, why not? Let's just do it. The only thing is that it's very finicky about what counts as a thing. Hold on. I also need to check microphone settings. That is something I forgot to do before stream. Okay, we're fine. I'm just quiet today. I see. I see how it is. Let's check my OBS settings, maybe. Why is my computer audio at 34%? Oh, I see. My microphone's not even at 100. What is going on? Okay. Hopefully that's good. I haven't used this layout in a while. I actually redid it a little bit, so it looks a little cuter. You know, we got my handles at the top, and we got I've organized the boxes a little bit. I don't think you can notice, but I have made the screen, the game portion of the screen a little bit bigger. I know people don't like overlays like this, but I found that if I wanted to do like the sponsored overlay thing that they want me to do, I kind of have to today. But I kind of like it this way as well because then like the game isn't cut out. Also, I need to resize my thing, so the game's gonna be big again. 1 second. There we go. Now I have to resize the capture. There we go. Okay, let me take a sippy of water. Yeah, so basically the outline of the sponsor is that you have to use my link to download Genshin and make a new player, which means playing it up until you get a UID, which is just after you interact with the first statue in Mondstadt, and then like use Animo, and they're like, oh, now you have a new player. So basically you have to go past the tutorial. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of doing my dailies and then I stopped because I was like, I should do this on stream. So we're gonna do a little bit warm up and do my dailies first, and then one second. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm probably gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna do the event because I haven't done the event yet. Well, I haven't finished. I should say I haven't finished the event because I have started a little bit. Oh. That's the wrong one, Farina.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand, smile! Time for a light show!
Amazing. Whoa! Let me collect this stuff. Alright, next. You know, I can't find the quest that's here. Or maybe I don't know. Or maybe it's a new one that I haven't picked up yet. Because there was one in that area that I left there for a very long time because I couldn't find it. But I'm not sure if I ended up searching it up or not. Anyway, I have this specific team. I'm trying something new because I was trying to learn Farina's kit. It's a little complicated for my small brain with the... Oh shoot. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to click that. Have I done this one before? I can't remember. Okay. Hello? Can you come out of the water? Oh my gosh. I think Farina's kit is pretty fun. I think it's fun too. I just don't really understand the HP increase decrease thing, but I figured it out now, which is why I have Charlotte on my team, because I don't think Bennett's healing is enough. I also picked up Genshin. You're so valid for that. She's so... I love her so much. She's so good. She's such a well-written character. I did her, yeah, story quest the other day, off stream, and I really should have done it on stream, because it was really good. I know some people, or not some people, somebody told me that it was boring, but I actually found it really, like, good, in my opinion. Can you... Hello? Oh god. The French, not gonna lie, caught me off guard. I'm not very good at distinguishing, French words when they're sung, so even though I can kind of speak French,
Thank you for...
I was like not sure if they were saying. I think I'm lagging. Hello? I don't know if it's my laptop or if it's the internet. Okay. But yeah, I really enjoyed her story quest. It was a nice closer, and I liked, like, her personality. It's very refreshing, and I don't know, somehow I just really like her writing. She feels very human, which I think is nice. Yes, Ayato and Sino are up. I do not plan to pull for them, and I have these two already, so... So the last thing I need to do for this event is actually just the last quest. I've already done the first two, so... if you don't know what the first two quests are, I guess this is the spoiler, sorry. Oh, that's not what I meant to click. I meant to click this. But yeah, I really enjoyed Farina. And she's really powerful. Like, if I just leave her out... So here's what I have for her right now. I'm still grinding for her, but she kind of needs the new artifacts, and I haven't done any artifact grinding in like at least 6 months, so I'm working on it. So we got, sorry. We got this. This one's actually really good. This one's not too bad, I guess. It could be better. I kind of want more HP. Like, if I replaced Elemental Mastery with HP, it'd be nice. Sorry, I'm eating a piece of toast with peanut butter on it. This one could definitely be better. I don't need the defense on it, but it's the best one I have at the moment because I don't have these two from when I was grinding earlier. And then I have this hydro damage thing, goblet, which also could be better. I've reached the point where I've ended up using all, like, look. I have, like, nothing to level. Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, that's because I was grinding yesterday. I forgot. But yeah, I barely have anything to level up my artifacts with, so we're at a point that I actually do need to go out and do domains. And then I have this crit damage circlet. And then here are the stats. It's okay. Definitely could be better. But even with what I have... Oh, and then her talents, of course. 699. I'm getting there. I started doing the boss battles before I actually did the story because I really wanted to make sure that I could level up Frina every week. And then I have this on her, but I had... What did I have before? I think I had Festering Desire. But I wanted to test how much damage she would do with this. And I haven't done the tests. So, switch back to this for now. Which sure brings her down to that. Okay. It's fine. Alright, so let's finish this, event quest.
Hey, Fremine! Felxie! We're here!
Hello, Paimon.
As a quick
Hello,
summary,
traveler.
basically this whole event is we're helping Fremine in this, on his commission, which is to help this lady. I don't actually know, like, if it's, I think it's just to, like, create a story world for her supposed son who has a mental illness where, he can't distinguish between reality and fiction, I guess, basically. And this is the little
Is the crown
little
ready?
guy, that
Yes,
Fremine
We're
built.
just waiting for
So
Zuria
cute.
now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, and speaking of...
Oh,
Found you two at long last. I'm so glad that you both are all right.
Huh? Why are you here, Miss Delarose?
oh yeah, I forgot. The
What
quest
could
starts with
have
her
happened
being like,
to
"Where's
us?"
all the fish?"
What could have happened? That water imp Felxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Fremine. Even the missing fish
Oh,
is his
we
fault.
never went
Don't
back to
worry,
tell
we'll help
her.
you get
That's
the fish
kinda
back as soon as we're done with this job.
funny.
Oh, sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
Huh? Fremine diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account. What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of
Oh,
water.
that's kind of morbid.
He never came back. What
Oh,
could
God.
that be if not that water imp's work?
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut. Lescaut
Ooh,
de
oh.
Stray.
Wait, let's go to Stray?
Isn't that her son? I think. That's
Yeah, that's
what I'm
the
assuming.
name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago. Oh, well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she
Oh.
left the quarter fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
Oh, I should have expected
it
this.
can't
She was
be,
kind of
right?
delulu a little bit.
Lesko Destre? Zuria Destre?
His mother. She
It must
lost
be
it.
some sort of a coincidence?
Seems like we need to pay a visit to the Destre house.
I'm sorry, miss. We've gotta go check on something right now.
Yeah, we might have found the lady you're talking about.
I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
Oh my god, I have a Paimon friend on my screen. That's cute. Okay. I've already grinded all of the mini games that you can play in this event as well. I actually really like the circuit one. It's actually kind of fun. I hope they make that like a thing. That's the thing, like a lot of the mini games and the events I wish they could like bring into the actual game. That's, you know, I know like I'm sure that there was like an example of one where they did do that. I just can't remember off the top of my head. Where they I guess like the Wave Rider, like there's like some functions that they included in the game. Let's fight these guys. Why not?
Hold that pose!
Oh, I thought it would explode.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Time for a light show!
Oh. I love Yoimiya. She's so easy to use. Oh, it's just a common one. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Okay. Wait, it's all the way up here? I'm probably going to stream for about 2 hours today. Oh yeah, I did the Aranea's quest the other day as well. You can see the beautiful trees from here. Oh, it's so pretty. I haven't been here since I finished the quest, like after claiming the stuff. I didn't take a look around, but this is really pretty. What? Ah, hydrate redeem. Hi, Sui. Let me get a sippy.
Is anyone here? Is this Madame Destre's place?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Shui, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Who is this patient? The door opens after a brief moment of silence.
This is the residence of Zuria Destri, and I am Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Bruh. Tired working. How are you? How's Genshin? I kind of just started. We just did my dailies, and now I am working on this, what, event story? Tired. Still tired. I should be working, but I'll probably like, I don't know, I'm debating if I should do a work stream or not today. Cause I really do need to do some work. But I'll do it after I'm done doing this stuff here. It's going well. I hope you get, rest soon. I wasn't paying attention to this guy, sorry.
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but he's... Well, the young master's no longer with us.
Well,
Now, the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends, by any chance?
you inform the doctor of all that's happened.
So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
Wait, what is going on? Is everything good on stream? Okay, seems to be fine. I had a little scare for a second there. It was like connecting to the chat. I'm like, what do you mean connecting to the chat? Anyways. She's Delulu. Her son is dead and she thinks he's alive.
When the young master
That's kind of sad, actually.
disappeared, she
Poor
was
lady.
organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time.
No.
That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
No.
Then all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
So, how is Zarya now?
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it.
Oh god.
Then she broke down once more.
Is that
I
basically
prescribed some
like a
sedatives,
suicide?
and
No,
she's currently
oh god.
resting.
This is not the content we need to be doing for this.
But then what should we do? How can we help
Oh
her?
god,
There
it's getting
has to be
like darker
something
and
we can
darker
do.
in Genshin. Crazy.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece
sad.
of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do? I need
The
to
nation of
think.
Fontaine is quite sensitive.
I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it. Those patients and what their doctors said back then. What if...
Ah,
Dr. Jalacan, have you seen a picture book?
Jalacan.
The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? It's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
He gets the book and brings it to Fremine.
Yes, this is it.
We still need to finish the adventure in the picture book?
That's right. If what Dr. Jalacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zarya. So we should complete this journey. We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out
Oh my
of
god,
this state.
the little guy, he's so chunky.
Right.
He's so round.
Before today,
love him.
I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again.
Well, we'll have to give it a try.
There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
Kofi Streambot. Did I have that set up? I don't even remember that. Me looking at my chat, I don't remember. What does it say? The goddess, the sea goddess hath rung his kneel. Ding dong hark. Now I hear them ding dong bell. I see. Okay, go to the Kingdom of Water Imps. Okay. I saw a post by Miso, if you guys know Miso, where he was saying that Velxi. Wait. I'm confused. Oh. Wait. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze 1 second. That one tickled my nose a little bit. Oh my gosh. Hello! Sanya Mimi. That's a cute name. Welcome to stream. I am a little confused right now. Do I just... These are challenges, right? Am I missing something? I'm a little confused here. Oh, there we go. Figured it out. Let's try the team with Charlotte. I don't have her built all the way either, but it's fine. It'll be fine. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Miso's post about Thelxie and how it's like Morse code, right? But then if you do the Morse code translator, it kind of just comes up with gibberish, so then you have to like put it through another cipher, and then it'll turn up into French words, which I think is cute. You're cute? Oh my god, you're gonna make me blush. Thank you. Sorry, I'm still feeling the after effects of my sneeze. Gosh. Oh. Okay. Like, I don't know what this means, but you would have to do Morse code and then some cipher, which I can't remember what it's called, and then it'll like have like a French word or something. It's cute. Bless you. Thank you. Cutie packs, no printer. Oh my god, no. Sui. Sui's cuter.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy.
My hands are
Remember
cold.
what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become
Nerd,
anxious
yeah.
as well.
Oh my god, it is so cold in my room. It's winter, right? Where I'm at. So we got negative degrees, and we do not have the heat on in my home right now, so I'm just really cold. Plus I have the fan so that my laptop doesn't overheat. What is cold? Oh, I'm Canadian, so negatives is in Celsius. Just putting that out there, just in case people get confused.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have
We
to
are
give
both
something to
Canadian,
Syria,
ma'am.
it should
I'm
be
just
our
clearing for
smiles.
everybody
We have
else.
to keep smiling as we finish
Sometimes
this
people are like,
adventure.
sometimes people get confused with the Fahrenheit and the Celsius.
And then she'll be able to recover, right, everyone?
I'm sure she will.
Yeah.
I
I'm
hope
sure
she
she
will.
will.
Look, this little guy. Just, oh, oh, already? Okay, cool.
Careful, brave
Oh, that's not what I meant to click. I meant to click
adventurer.
Karina.
Team of
Oh!
monsters that stole the crown. There. Let me see Cyclops. Let's
Oh gosh. I'm... Oh.
Watch out! everyone. They're coming at us again.
No need to fear. Prince Nelson looks stronger than ever today. He must be going all out.
I am not used to playing Genshin on my PC. I do be a mobile Genshin I get primarily a mobile Genshin player because that's where I started. 25C here. Wow, that's warm. That is quite warm actually. That's like a nice temperature. I mean, assuming there's no like sun index or wind.
I have to go. I made a promise to my friends and I'm already very late.
But
She's
Madame,
late.
You're still...
That's a nice spring, yeah.
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you'd think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just...
It's winter now and it's
Could you tell me the
25C.
name
Oh
of your
my
child?
goodness.
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the kingdom of
Oh
water.
no, she can't
We
even
will go
remember the
today to
name of her
reclaim his
own
crown and
son.
attend his coronation ceremony.
She's basically replaced the little penguin guy that Fremine built as her son. That's why she. Oh my god.
I see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find...
Well, the
Wait,
sponsored message
look,
shows up quite
They've
frequently.
already returned.
Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
Woohoo!
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Look, the little guy.
Yes, but
Stop
the
it along.
coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place because we felt like you should be the
Oh
one
my
to
God.
preside over it.
What the heck? I was not okay. I redid my alert system to do like the Twitch built-in thing, so I wouldn't have to like open too many programs. First, I also forgot to open Mix It Up. Hold on. Thank you for the follow, though. One moment. I'm a little scuffed. Okay, we ignore that. Ignore the sounds. Push-ups. How could you do this to me? Buff Ida. I'm trying my best. I really do need to. Keeping me warm. Wait, you're still right for that. Okay, wait a second. Taking my headphones off. Oh, I should do my thing. Wait. Welcome to the Pocket Dimension, Sanya. I hope you enjoy your stay here. My name is Eda. Anyway, I'm gonna just what was it? Push-ups? 1 second, I need my yoga mat. Okay. How many did I say? 5? Alright. I could do that. Let me tie my hair up, you know? Gotta make sure that I'm not ripping my hair out as I'm doing these push-ups. Okay. Ugh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Thank you for the push-up redeems. Thank you for the love, Sonia. Pachi, 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 thank you. I tried my best. Okay.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very soon, you will never be lonely again.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Oh. You put in head pads, I didn't even realize.
minute.
1 second. I'll activate it for you once I open Mix It Up because I forgot to open it before stream.
Okay, okay.
This is why I need less programs open before I do stuff because I'm always gonna forget something.
Drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their
This is so
success was
pretty.
complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
That one's so
Warriors,
dramatic.
finally returning
Ooh.
to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the
Aw.
rainbow bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold,
Okay, there we go.
the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the rainbow bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler,
There-
goddess
There's your head pat,
Paimon,
Ready.
Fremine, and... Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother.
Aww.
Surya walked across the bridge and
Oh,
placed
thank
the
you for
crown
the love
above the
again.
prince's
I'm gonna
head.
refund
She
those for
smiled down
you.
upon him
Oh,
as
I
she
didn't-
said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
Aww.
That's the end of the story, Zarya.
She
Thank
gonna
you.
accept it?
Thank you all.
Oh, it looks like she liked it.
I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you.
Mamo.
Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again.
Oh. The delay.
Maman loves you too.
No, close. Okay.
What's happening?
Thank you
Is
for the
Surya talking
redeem.
to
It's a little bit
Delta?
hard to see with this. Here, let me. How do I? Oh my god, lower this. How do I? There we go. What is Stealthy saying?
Quick, put on my diving helmet.
Oh, did it
There's
not
a
activate?
transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals.
Hello.
You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
Fremine walks to you and pulls out his diving helmet before placing it on your head. Hold on. Why is my redeem not working? Did I press the button by mistake? See, this is what it should look like. I don't know what is going on. But, here, wait. No, not that. I'm gonna do a little test redeem. I don't... Oh yeah, it didn't work. That's weird. I'm gonna have to look into that later. Suddenly everything is just breaking. But that's what it's supposed to look like. I love you, Mama. So that's what Thelxie is saying. Aw.
Maman loves you too.
But I love you more, Mamo.
Wait, what is going on?
What? Did you see something?
Yeah?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
No, what the heck? I did not sign up for this.
Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between
I
here
wanna cry.
and the
This is
kingdom
so
of water
sad.
imps. Good night, Maman.
Aww. That's so sad. I'm like actually tearing up. 3 days later at Fremonade's camp.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Hello.
Fremonade! Why
Oh,
did you
ow.
call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria? Oh, if it's not good
A
news,
snack?
Paimon doesn't want
Oh
to
gosh.
hear it.
Wait, I have Halloween candy from a month ago, but still, that's besides the point. 1 second, I need to grab it. Oh. Hey yo. Yeah, I got, okay, it's not technically mine. It's actually like leftovers because this year there weren't a lot of kids who came by the house. I don't think it's just like my neighborhood who had that issue either. I don't know if it's like a post-COVID thing, but what do I got in here? Let's have a Kinder mini bar because I have a lot of them. Oh, hydrate redeem. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Thank you for the hydrate redeem, senpai. Let me eat this chocolate and then I will take a drink. All right. I got the Kinder chocolate bars with the white inside and the milk chocolate outside. Very cool.
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well.
Oh, whoops.
She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness.
Oh,
Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well.
oh.
She'd like to use her experience to help others.
Wait, so she's been cured? Question mark.
So it wasn't bad news after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with
All
you.
right, and now the
The
sippy.
Madame wanted you to have it. If at some point in the future you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her.
Oh.
She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
Ugh. Sorry, I'm adjusting my seat. Perhaps fantasy is not just fantasy after all.
But what else could it be?
Paimon, just
A
be
descent
quiet.
of the fairy tale world into the real world. At
Paimon's
that
like too much
time,
of a realist.
the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened.
She's
You
a
saw
realist,
it
but she's
too,
like the most unbelievable
didn't you?
thing in Teyvat being a flying fairy.
Can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
We've witnessed
Yes.
miracles, Paimon. What are
I
you talking
suppose
about?
that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for
Aww,
themselves.
that's so sweet. I like Fremine too. Oh, we got a book. Wait. Oh, it has all the pictures in it. You know what this reminds me of? I don't even know how to begin describing this. It was like one of those scratch books with the wooden pencil, and then like you would scratch on this like black page, and then rainbow would come off of it at the back. This is what it reminds me of. Just like the color. It's really pretty. So colorful. All right. Wait, what is investigation notes? Oh. Oh my god, I never I did not look at this. I didn't know we had one, but I guess it would make sense because it's the region's final boss. Drop of water obtained from within the colossal beast who coveted the primordial sea of life. Oh my god, this is long. Where is life, there is death. This is like philosophy. What is going on? Oh my god. This is quite lengthy. Okay. Let me claim the rewards. Oh, we got the little guy. Oh, somebody's gonna have to come and translate this. There we go, and another crown that I'm probably never gonna use. How many do I have now? I did skip a few of them in Sumeru. Wait, where do I find it? Is it... Maybe it's in here? Is it like at the end? Wait. Oh, here. I have 18! I should start using them. Like, just on anyone.
Hold themselves to a high professionalism.
The only problem is that I hate grinding, like, not these kind of materials, like the materials that you need for talents. Not the books, but the materials. It's really annoying. Yeah, and I've actually used quite a bit of the books as well. Like, at least 10. Yeah, I've used them here. Yeah, wow. I've used them quite a lot, actually.
If you're ever looking to do an interview, I'm your best choice.
Let's use her first real quick so I can heal really fast. Okay. What should I do now? That is the real question. I have like another hour I need to do for me to fulfill my requirements. Let's do like some side quests. I could finally do Baizu's. I still haven't done his. Or I could do, like... What is this? I do not remember. I do not remember what this is. Maybe we should try this one. I don't know, it seems like important. We'll just do some here and there quests kind of thing, I guess, for the rest of stream, now that I've done like the more important bits I need to do today. So this is after there's like the quest in the Fortress of Meripede where you break out a child from prison. And then her companion is like a Hilichurl. And he's like, I know about things. Oh, what the heck? I got an achievement already? Use the glass wall and an indecipherable book to discover the the gathering place of an old society. Talk to An. What the heck? Whoa, whoa. It's like giving me 50 million things to do. Jesus. Okay, can I? Thank you. Wait. Oh wow. Okay, it just gave me so many things. Well, what is this place? Paimon's dizzy from that whole getting sucked into a book thing. I remember this place. I know it. Oh, hi, An. I do not know how to pronounce this word. Narzen Cruz? Or I should not even try. It sure does feel like we've been transported to all sorts of strange places under weird circumstances after meeting An, huh? So we're just going to pretend that we haven't seen her in like an update. Okay, whatever. Sorry, Paimon. Oh, it's fine. Paimon's not blaming you. She just thinks that Fontaine really is a magical place. Still, this is the Narcissus. I don't. The Ordo. Sounds like an organization the people from the kingdom would set up in a different country. The method of entry was pretty interesting too, huh? It was just like that picture book in the Anaposis. We read, and then we ended up somewhere else. That makes this place something like a secret base, doesn't it? We don't even know where it really is, either. Are you feeling more calm now, An? Yes, much better. Thank you, Knight Adeline. Or should I drop that title? It was all fake after all. Don't say that, An. But on the contrary, your story has... What? Oh, your versus our. I'm gonna say your. Adeline's right, you know. We've still got a whole bunch of adventures waiting up ahead for us. And how shall one proceed in peace of mind without a reliable knight at hand, oh lovely maiden? You're getting tired? Come on, Paimon was just trying to encourage An. You're quite the knight yourself, Paimon. You're positive and you've got a good heart. It makes me happy, truly. Oh, come on. Why are you getting so serious all of a sudden? You're just less powerful than Knight Adeline, that's all. Everyone's got things they're good at. Adeline's got a good brain and sword arm, and Paimon has powerfully white hair. A powerful giver of nicknames. Yep, that's Paimon, a gifted speaker indeed. Yeah. Gifted speaker would be a bit of an understatement, let's be honest. But that aside, didn't you say before that the Ordo has deep links with the past, An? That's why we came in the first place. Yes, however, my head's still a complete mess. That's true. Paimon knows. Let's put what we've discovered together real quick. When we were exploring the Anapausis... oh boy. Paimon's head is a mess too. Any ideas? Princess Lyris, because I don't remember that. She was only ever a character in a story. In that oh my god, tale, we needed to save her and defeat the fell dragon Narcissus. That was my original wish. All stories have their origins. Speaking of that, we've heard you mention a place called the Narzencruz Institute before. So, if we go with Adeline's logic, the Narzencruz Kingdom and the adventure team might have their story's origin in the Institute and the Ordo, right? That is possible. Any other thoughts? Let's discuss on. Paimon's been thinking about that too. Marion said that your birth was a beautiful accident. What does that mean? I think it might simply be that my birth was a coincidence. Just as she said, I am someone she dreamed of in the form she took in a dream. The things we experienced together were also part of the tale in the dream. If it hadn't been for you, the dream might have never ended. Or perhaps it might have ended and I might have disappeared with the happily ever after. I can't be sure. That's true. Not that Paimon gets it. She's an Oceanid. And An was created from Marion. That's what I believe as well, and if that's the case, the things I remember during our journey should have been her memories. When you met her, you also became your own entity, without a main body to restrict and control you. Petit Show, Al, and the others are creations just like you. Believe that to be the case. In that case, who was Marion really? This name is very familiar to me. Cannot recall why. It's like some part of my body has been frozen. When those two children brought me here, it was a lovely place. Everything was new and shiny, just as before. They were vibrant and excited, like the sunlight shining on the water. They told me that this was our new home, and that they had brought many new friends, that everything could be like they were before. But later they changed. Some things stopped being the same, and the people here changed too. Though the Narzencruz Institute of the Old did not have sunlight, it was very warm. Yet, this place grew ever colder, and then... She looks like she's in pain. Anything else? I'm sorry. As for the rest, each time I try to recall it, I grow very frightened and very sad. This is the best I can do for now. I sense that many terrible things happened here. I can sense many emotions. Oh my god. Rage, terror, but also hope, trust, and admiration. But all of them make me feel a strange sort of pain, like there are all sorts of shards or impurities embedded in my body. I don't want to. I can't. Alright, leave that aside first. There's no need to force it. The more you try to force yourself to remember, the less you'll be able to remember. I've recalled something else. I've seen terrifying sights, the primordial waters, the amniotic fluid of the world and its placenta, devoured to the last. The world fell into utter darkness, never again would the cool spring water flow. I saw that once, or perhaps I saw that in the future. Wait, what are you talking about? The past or the future? I don't know. Sorry, and thank you, Knight Adeline and Paimon. Come on, it's fine. We said we were going to help you. No, I'm truly happy that The two of you are the first two friends I've met since I became me, and for that you have my thanks. Pleased to meet you too, On. Why are you guys being so formal? Isn't becoming friends something that just, happens? When you called out to us and asked us for our help, On, that was the moment Paimon thought, that's right, you're our friend, and we've got to help you. You're too easy, Paimon. Thank you so much, Paimon. Don't be like that, On. If you really wanted to thank us, then keep your chin up, and keep those spirits high. Yes, you're exactly right, Paimon. Besides, I have your help. I shouldn't waste it by standing still. I must recall more and tell you all about it. Not that you have to push yourself too hard to recall the past. It's fine. Just as Marion dreamed of a past tale and the tale gave birth to me, I will also rest. In dreams, I might be able to recall more things. Perhaps there might be lovely things there too. If I do recall some, you'll be the first to know. Good night, On. Indeed, good night. Unfinished story. So here's On. She's resting. Oh hey, a chest. Wait, Seymour? Seymour is from the Melusine village. We've been here before, and Marion you're looking for probably isn't here. But we might still find some clues that we didn't before. Do you remember anything useful upon arriving here, Seymour? It's like all of the characters from their separate quests have come together now to meet up in each of the regions, I suppose. I don't know. Negative. The newly recorded information is pending further analysis and organization. No effective conclusion possible. Are we gonna have to wait a long time until... Affirmative. Record space collation starting. Total time required unknown. Interactive functions will cease temporarily while this is ongoing. What? Hold on a second first. Interrupting space collision process. What instructions? We don't know a lot about you either, Seymour. Seymour? All we know that your master isn't Mamir, but someone named Marion. Affirmative. Miss Marion is my master. According to my standard deduction module, all odds of finding clues to her as to her whereabouts are high. We know you said that before too, but it felt like there was some more basic questions we hadn't answered yet. Now seems like a good time. If you could tell us a bit more about yourself and Marion, we might be able to better help you. Tell us about yourself. I am designed by garbled mechanical noises to accompany and protect my master, Miss Marion. Paimon didn't get a word of that. Garbled mechanical noises is my creator. I'm equipped with the most advanced optics, memory storage unit, logic unit, and various functional modules from the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy. That's a surprise. That was clear as mud, but it sure sounds impressive. The more impressive the equipment, the harder it might be able to fix once broken. Note, regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. So basically, before you've done your collation thing, there's some stuff that you can't even tell us, even if you knew, right? Garbled noises. This allows me to keep a log of Miss Marianne's daily life and also act as an agent's assistant. Are you serious? The important bits all got cut off. What's an agent assistant? An agent refers to a member of the Mershasi, I don't actually know how to pronounce this, Phantom, who undertakes investigations in this context. Assistant refers to Seymour. So Marianne was Mershasi Phantom Agent. Okay. Do not know what that means. Wait, if that's who she is, wouldn't looking for official records help us find her faster? Why would we need to come here? She was not publicized. Oh my god, hold on. Her role as an agent was not publicized. Additionally, the case she investigated had to do with, of course, it's walked out. Yep. You're breaking down again, aren't you? Let's talk about this place. The process was the capture of fugitive elements from the Narsen crew's Ordo. Miss Mary Ann was also executing this process. Fugitive elements? As her companion and guard, I followed her and person into Elena's. There we encountered members of the Narsen crew's Ordo, including Jacob Ingold, a core member of said Ordo. So he was a member, and Marianne was pursuing him? Affirmative. Well, I guess there really was some relation there. We should have captured Jacob and questioned him. Paimon wonders if he'll come back here. If we ever meet him again, we're gonna have some questions for him. He doesn't seem like the sort who'll simply answer questions if asked. Who is this? I can't even remember. If all else fails, we can just, go good cop and bad cop on him. There's gotta be some way, or else we're stuck waiting for Seymour to recall stuff. I mean, when I complete my record space, you mean when I complete my record space collation, Miss Paimon. Those things are basically the same. Tell me about your latest records. A fierce battle between the members of the Ordo broke out within Elenas. My storage unit encountered an error due to massive trauma. We must foil the Ordo's plans. To that end, Jacob Ingold must be stopped. I guess these are like other people. Due to blah 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 to Miss Marianne. You'd best take a break. Your words are most considerate. Seems like we're gonna have to wait for you to do that collation thing, Seymour. But whatever the case, Jacob was trying to do something bad inside Elenas, while you and Marianne were trying to stop him, right? Your affirmative. Your summary is overly simplistic, perhaps, but it is basically the truth. If only we have this information. Finding Marianne might be somewhat difficult. Doesn't seem like we've got other options beyond waiting for you to do that record collation of yours. But it will take a lot of time, won't it? If you wish, I can estimate the amount of time required. Unknown. Paimon's done asking Seymour questions now, but boy, has she still got questions for you. You promised you'd explain, right? There wasn't a good time to have this conversation. I didn't stash any snacks away without your knowledge. That's not what Paimon's asking. But there's no one to disturb us now, and Seymour's, well, a related party, right? No time like the present, then. I do not remember this. Oh, wait. Could it be when we talk to the creator of the Millozines. Could be that. Okay. Same. Oh, hi on. Good morning, Paimon Knight Adeline. Oh, yes, let Paimon introduce you. This is On, an Oceanid and friend of ours. On, this is... I know, you're the silly dog, Seymour. Huh? I lack the relevant data. I do not believe we had the honor of meeting Oceanid On. I've never met you before either, but I was sure of it the moment I saw you. You must be Seymour. What's going on here? This must be... No, I don't know either. I feel strange. Oh my god. Anyway, let's bring you up to speed. You shed a little light on the matter so far. So, Seymour is searching for Marianne. Ugh, no wonder that name felt familiar. The person Seymour mentioned and is looking for is also named Marianne. Oh my god, Seymour, stop saying that. According to what Seymour said before, they can't be the same Marianne, right? The timing. Based on your statement, may I deduce that you have met someone named Marianne in the past, or perhaps read or heard about such a person from sources apart from myself? Well, that was her name, that's for sure. You know what? Let's do it like this. You can call Marianne in Anna Post's Marianne 1, and the one you're looking for, Seymour, can be Marianne 2. The Miss Marianne I am searching for is of higher sequential priority. To prevent confusion, she should be Marianne 1 instead. Huh? Why don't you look at it this way, Seymour? 2 is bigger than 1. Doesn't that make it pretty good too? Your claim. It looks like he stopped functioning again. Silly dog. Paimon didn't think you had any mean bones in you, On, but you sure do. I don't know why, but I suddenly felt compelled to do that. I assess that your perspective is illogical for the following 15 reasons. Firstly, alright, that stuff doesn't matter. Come, good doggy, sit. Oh my god. Understood! Why? If you sit, you'll be able to improve photo-taking stability, right? Yes, you do need to take a do you need to take a photo, Oceanid On? I am equipped with the most advanced optics from the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy. I can... Oh, there's no need, but thank you. Thank you for the blush redeem. Rosy cheeks. This is so funny. Let's call a quick halt, please. Do you want to go to see Anna Post's Seymour? That way you can meet that Marianne and see if she's the one that you're looking for or not. That way you can meet that Marianne... Oh. What you say makes sense. Affirmative. A reasonable suggestion. Let us go. I don't think we'll need to trouble you this time. I can show Seymour the way. Are you sure you'll be fine? I know Seymour's very reliable. Let's meet up here later, shall we? I feel like a lot happened and not at all at the same time. Oh, a key. Okay. And now we meet with the last person. There's no longer any ceremonial items here, nor has there been a dispelling ritual conducted for a long time. Nonetheless, yes, the familiar setting is stirring my memory. This is the right place. There might be some clues that we've overlooked, but that you could spot off the bat. Have you found anything? All I see are memories of the past. Oh, of a past, and things that were... What? And things that were that shall never again catch up to me. That I don't know if that makes sense. Does that count? It doesn't sound like what we're looking for. Perhaps, but my past is inextricably... Oh my god, I can't say this word. I know how to say it in my head, but not out loud. Inextricably intertwined with the Narsen crew's Ordo. The chief culprit is of the great sin. Some of my memories might be helpful. I should warn you that I was not in the inner circle several hundred years ago, so I don't know everything about the incident. But I was personally mentored by the Narsen crews, who should be the origin of all this. There's a prophet laying dormant in all of us, and when he wakes, one more evil shall walk the world. That's the sort of person he is. Well, since we got this opportunity, is there anything else you want to ask? Yourself? Now I shall perform a terrible feat that never... I feel like there's a word missing here. Now I shall perform a terrible feat that never been done before and never be done and will never be done again. I think it says it's supposed to be that has never been done before and will never be done again. I think they're missing a word. I will expose someone's true self before all, without any facade or masks, and that someone shall be myself. Oh my god. Hi, Kyle. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? Are you crying? It's a redeem. I could probably turn it off now, actually. It's been half an hour. Okay, it should be off now. I can't really tell because my screen's a bit small. Okay. I'm looking out the window, it's snowing. Yeah, I know. It's been snowing, though. It snowed yesterday and the day before that. I mean, we are in the negatives now, so I'm not really surprised, but at the same time, like... It wasn't yesterday? Oh, it snowed quite a bit. Where I'm at. To the west. Yeah, the west. Like, to the point where the floor was, like, the outside floor, you know what I mean? Was all covered and it was white. I have a picture somewhere. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, it snowed? Hello? Time for things from under the age of 9 is over. Next, we probably need to experience... we probably need the experiences from age 16 or so. What? The first voice I heard while in this body was that of Narsen Cruz. Other than speaking of the redeeming powers of the holy blade of Narsen Cruz, he also preached thus. The body is just a shell. Even the body of a hilitril can bear sentient consciousness. Did he create you then? Perhaps he did. I tried to unravel my own origin, but the answers I got were all pretty vague. Poor you. Well, I don't really feel that way. Meh. Oh no. Is everything good? Why am I disconnected from chat? What's going on? Okay, we're good. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It keeps disconnecting me from the chat. Creation is a feat for a god, if we may call one above a god. In the tenets of the Narsen Cruz, do you know what is most crucial in creating someone? It's imagination. Imagining a person down to the last detail, akin to an ocean imagining a creature in the wild. There's a story that tells of a powerful mage priest imagining his own son, only to realize he himself was the product of someone else's imagination. Imaginationception. Sorry for digressing, but I feel like this information is relevant to your questions. Well, that didn't make anything clear, but I don't know what's going on. Most of the people in the Narsen Cruz Ordo were very kind. Narsen Cruz's teachings just contained many radical ideas that were perhaps difficult for people to accept. That doesn't sound good. Narsen Cruz would lead ceremonies with the Holy Blade in accordance with the ancient dictates. They call it the Trifactor Excision in Liyue, and Sumero the Shattering Atmagraha. He called it the Renunciation of the Ego. He believed that one's own will is an obstacle and that accidentally receiving a vision while seeking the path is a guaranteed path to destruction. So, after someone gives themselves up, what happens to them? Oh, they stay quite normal actually. It is said that people who cannot perceive the truth because a body with a self sees the world filtered through the 5 senses. I don't. However, I never found out for what Narsen Cruz's ultimate purpose for collecting all those wills and selves was. Okay. All those years ago. Many years ago, the one then called Lord Artificer, Guillotine, and Narsen Cruz had an intense clash. Guillotine was called the White Chevalier of Protection back then. Isn't that a better title than Honorary Knight? Well, if we're comparing impressive titles, I submit Chrysalis of the Phantasmic Moth. That's the title the Ordo gave me. See, I'm a caterpillar, a creature that turns into a chrysalis before completely metamorphosing into a butterfly. Sorry. I suppose the name contained the wings of hope that would mature into a human. Even though we learned a lot, there's still more questions that need answers. I'm afraid you won't be able to find me here. Oh, won't always find me here. Fontaine can be dangerous for you as it is now. I'll disguise myself. Rely on the methods I developed to do what I must. I'll survive. Oh, Ann and Sam are returned to the Narsen Cruz Ordo. Danger. Activity by the Narsen Cruz Ordos remains detected. Please find a safe place immediately. Annihilation mode. I didn't know you could do that. Whoa, Samar, calm down. It made the sound. It's so loud. I need to change it back to like my thing. My Yahoo. Hi Siri, thank you for the hydrate and stretch and the resub. Ugh. Oh my god, it's almost been 3 years since you started a sub. How long ago was that? February, right? March? No. March-ish. February, March. Sometime around there. 5 push-ups. 1 second. Let me get mat. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and 5. I need to figure out how to turn off the coffee bot thing off. Coffee stream bot. I can't even remember if I linked my Ko-fi with Twitch. I don't remember doing that. Add that to the list of the million things I need to do for stream when I finally get time. We meet again. What did the White Chevalier of Protection say about you? Yes, this is my little invention. Affirmative. I am something prototype with large number of bold design elements. The priority level of this topic has been downgraded. Please lay down your arms and surrender. Seymour, listen to me. I've already surrendered to Adeline. Is that so? Totally. Very well. In that case, we can continue to discuss my extraordinary design. I am Caterpillar, as you know. Speaking of which, how's the young lady you were protecting doing? Wait a moment. Why did I say something like that? What's wrong? You are correct. I am looking for the master I should protect. Marianne. Or, as you might call her, Marianne Guillotine. Marianne Guillotine! Mechanical noises slowly become clear. Guillotine. Correct. My designer, Guillotine. Caterpillar, is this your memories from hundreds of years ago? You know, getting clear? No, this is a memory from before my birth. Something akin to an elephant recalling its previous life while meditating. I do not understand. Previous lives do not exist. Not for you, at least. Thanks to you, it seems that I've encountered a potential breakthrough I had never imagined possible. Perhaps I might be able to find the secrets to my own birth after all. Though I do not understand, I am glad to have been of service. Anyway, hello, Caterpillar. Have we met? My memory is fading, so that is quite possible. If I may be so blunt, what is your relationship with the Red Empress? Red Empress? I have no idea who that is, though the name kind of rings a bell. Then... let me try another name. What is your relationship with Lyris? How do you know that name? I went through many adventures with Paimon and Adeline just to find out that she was merely a character in a story. Do I? I think I know what's going on. I am also a victim of riddles, so I shan't play dumb. I'll tell you everything I know. Lyris did indeed exist, and she was an Oceanid as well, and the Narsen Cruise's name for her within the Ordo was the Red Empress. What is going on? Paimon feels like it's all connected. Still, when we first got here, Paimon couldn't help but notice. The clock here doesn't seem very accurate, does it? That. Simply put, it's the Doomsday Clock. Doomsday Clock? What? When the clock strikes midnight, the apocalypse will come. Huh? Doesn't this mean that the end of the world is almost upon us? Bruh. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you for the love, Sonia. When I was here before, they thought the apocalypse was still far away, and that though it wouldn't happen in our generation, we should stop it for the sake of the future. If the clock is accurate, then it is not far off now. Perhaps we shall lay down ourselves to sleep tonight, and the sun shall not rise in the morn. Perhaps the sea shall evaporate tomorrow. Or perhaps we are already living in the apocalypse, and the good times have long ended. Hey, get serious. Will the apocalypse really come? From what I see, from first, what we see is just a clock, not the apocalypse itself. When it comes down to it, the time is merely a tool humans use to measure changes in all forms of matter. Narsen Cruz was the one who Narsen Cruz was the one who used the world formula to calculate the beginning of the end and built this device. As such, I cannot answer your questions, dear Paimon, because this is all it is, a clock. That's true. Let's share our findings. Did you think of something, On? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's like water boiling off into gas. I can't see it, and I can't quite grasp it either. Any thoughts or leads, Caterpillar? I can't say that I don't, but I'm still trying to sort some things out, so let's discuss this later. Right, I kept forgetting to ask you something. I'm very grateful for everything you've done for Lanore. So, is there anything I can help you with? What would your wish be, Paimon? Mora, no wait, yummy food. There's so much Paimon wants, but we've been having a lot of fun traveling together, so we don't really need anything special. Instead, Caterpillar, can you help us help On and Seymour? Is that a good wish? So good. I understand, then let us work together. Wow, okay. Give them some time to sort both their bodies and memories out. Whether it's Seymour's fragmented information or On and Caterpillar, this is only something they can do. Okay. So, let's go, oops. I don't know if there's anything... I suppose I can't do anything more with them until maybe another update or something? Let me take a look at this clock. Wait, maybe I'll stand in the middle here and look up. Sorry, yawning. Oh, it really is almost at the midnight mark. Is there an exit to this place, or is it just... Oh, here we go. We read this, but how did we even get here in the first place? What? Oh, interesting. Okay. Camera. Alright, let's see. What else can we take a look at? Let me see. Okay, don't need to do that. I think I have these done already. Wait, what? You could do this? I didn't know you could do that. I think I already did the bounty stuff for this week as well. Okay. In that case, I guess we can do a little bit of this quest. May as well do some headway into this so I can get it off my list. It's been here forever now. I did start a little bit of it on my own time because they just happened to be like in the vicinity of where I needed to go. Oops.
We searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
I do
Well,
not
that
remember what
complicates
was going
things.
on.
The city folks
Oh,
say
I
there's
think
no
we're just
sign of him either.
Looking for Baizu?
We
So
need to start
I
looking
can't
further
remember.
afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
Excuse me, sirs. Have you
Oh,
found out
no.
anything about my dad yet?
That's right. We're trying to help
hey
this
there,
kid.
Buddy.
Hey there,
Dr.
buddy.
Baiju. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
We'll take that area.
You will?
I haven't
Oh, great.
played
We can't thank you enough.
Baizu's like English voice
Sorry
before,
we
so
weren't
it's
able
interesting.
to find your dad, buddy.
Buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
Like, this is kind of odd playing Liyue in English. I usually play in Japanese, but I just really like the Fontaine English voices that I ended up playing as in English.
Dad!
Dad!
Dad, can you hear me?
I will have to say the Fontaine cast did a fantastic job
There's somebody over
Oh, hey.
there.
at the voice acting. And like everything.
Oh no. It's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
Sir, you guys are not gonna do anything? Hello?
Watch where you're going!
Oh my god, Hu Tao.
Dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you alright?
We stand Hu Tao. I did not expect to see her.
Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hutao!
This is pretty
My,
random.
who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon, and... my worst nightmare.
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you, Director.
I
Hu,
mean, it's
for
because of
saving
his
this
business
man.
that she loses
Dad,
business.
you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu.
Ayu.
You're...
Ayu senpai.
Are you? Who am I?
Your name is Jia Liang, and you live just west of Qingse Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
He has, dementia?
My name is Jia Liang.
No dead, no money. Exactly.
Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor. Wait, why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away. Sorry, Hu Tao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the problem?
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs?
Ruh-oh.
Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
Oh my god. They have a rival. What is going on? They have a rivalry.
What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
There are traces of god remains in Jia Liang's
What?
system.
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the
I'm sorry?
will be unthinkable.
Paimon's sorry. What?
God.
What does that even
Remains?
mean?
There's no need to worry, Director Hu. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this?
Great-uncle?
Baizhu, just what are you planning to
Wait,
do?
what is going on?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today.
Why are they like, they're like at each other's, they're like passive, like girls, calm down. They're passively aggressively going at each other's necks right now. Oh my god. Wait, so her great uncle is his master? That's kind of interesting. Don't forget, we're here too. Hello.
Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Jia Liang here. I'm happy
I'm eating
to
sunflower
do it your
seeds,
way,
by the way, if
but
you hear cracking in the background.
only for my great uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once.
They head back to the back room of Boo Boo Pharmacy. Sunflower seeds? Yeah.
Blockages within the cardiovascular system. Reduced blood flow and energy circulation? I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Baizhu?
Oops.
How bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baiju's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed.
Is it a grim prognosis? What is... I don't know what's going on.
No.
I'm lost.
I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
What is this
Thank
man
you,
gonna
Dr.
do?
Baizhu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Hu, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss.
We'll be heading out now too.
See you tomorrow, Baiju and Chung Chung.
Bye for now, everyone.
Are you ready, Baiju?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
Interesting. I don't know what's going on, I'll be honest. But Baiju is so sus. Like, why is he so sus?
All's well that ends well, huh? You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baiju mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like?
You mean Baizu's master?
Yeah, you must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baiju's busy treating Ayu's dad.
Okay. Look around for information. Go talk to Hu Tao. Oh,
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docks doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today?
she's such a poet. So
Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baiju's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baiju could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had god remains in his system?
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
I totally forgot about that. The details are hazy.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baiju learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baiju's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Interesting, we got a tree going on
fancy
here.
that. Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baiju's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine.
They never spoke again.
To each other again.
Oh my gosh.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change.
For real, they're like
Imagine.
opposites.
But why did it drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives? That seems a bit extreme.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baiju is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide.
Baizu's
One
sus.
thing I do know about Baiju is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say.
Immortality?
Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
This is very suspicious.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers. Never mind. We'll just have to ask Baiju himself about all of this tomorrow.
Oh, while you're here, have either of you
Oh my
seen
god,
Chi-Chi
not her
around?
obsession with Chi
It's
Chi.
not every day I get to infiltrate Baiju's lair, but alas, I didn't catch a single glimpse of her anywhere. Aha! What if Baiju knew I'd be on the lookout for her and hid her away in advance?
Oh my gosh. Alright, so what was it? 8 to 10? Oops, that's not the right one. I think it's around here. Okay. Oh my god, I'm like obsessed with these hickory flavored sunflower seeds. Okay.
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jia Liang is doing.
Whee!
Dad!
Huh? Oh, are you?
Dad, you remember me!
Sorry, I have my mouse
Yes,
in the middle of his face.
I remember now. Oh, are you? I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baiju's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do is concentrate on getting better.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baiju.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Baiju. It's only because Jiang Li, what was her reason again?
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
Jia
It
Liang's.
seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jia Liang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baiju. I'm not that unreasonable.
Ah. Baisu looks a little worse for wear. Something is wrong.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baiju, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Qiangsheng and myself for a moment.
Oh, he's dying. He's dying.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there?
It's me.
Why did you follow us here?
I thought you were looking a little unwell.
Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baiju did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system.
Poison?
Baiju, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baiju's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin.
Bruh.
I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Oh my god. He's like dying. Imagine being in the booth and they're like, okay, you need to just like die. Like just cough your lungs out. Oh, knock knock, anyone home? Sorry, I didn't notice that. I am here. I've been here. Oh man. Imagine, oh my god. Are you okay?
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Bruh.
Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. And soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
Go on, Baizu. Let us help you.
Baiju, don't you think you should
sorry.
seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
It's interesting that she's looking out for him.
Life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
So, what are the next steps?
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it.
Do you know where his house is?
Yes. I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple Jiang Li.
Oh, she's a fellow disciple. Also, the way he says Jia Liang is really funny to me. I don't know why. It's just so like... out there. Oh my god, all the way over here. Jeez. Mm-hmm. Wow, this is really secluded. Why is this all over here? Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Knock, knock.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here? Huh. It's so well hidden, Paimon's never noticed it before.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa Village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiangli was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiang Li? You said she was your
I like
fellow
his
disciple,
glasses.
right?
Like the little dangly thing he's
She
got
was
going on.
indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang. Wait, Changxiang, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family. The last time she visited us, she and master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? What happened? I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiang Li or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baiju. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming type. Sorry.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions? You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon.
No, actually though,
Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
I feel like that's foreshadowing for something.
What the? Okay,
I
that
don't
was
know.
the
People in
most
Fontaine
suspicious
are
sounding thing you've
Latino.
ever said.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now. Jiang Li has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up. But if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
Okay. Oh. Faint marks can be seen in the pillar. Maybe it was used to record Ayu's height as he grew up. There's some fading writing near the bottom mark. The more quickly Ayu grows up, the sooner can leave. Judging by the number of marks on the pillar, the family has led a secluded existence here for many, many years. Firewood is neatly stacked. The logs were cut with great power and precision. Whoever chopped the firewood must have been physically fit. Some logs at the bottom of the pile have begun to rot. It must have been a while since any new wood has been added to the pile. Some roof tiles broke. Mom and I tried to get up and take a look, but we didn't manage. Luckily, Dad was able to fix them in no time. The dinner table was a bit wobbly today when we sat down to eat. Dad tried to fix it, but ended up breaking one of the legs by accident. Dad's forgetting things again. I'll have to write it all down for now and read it back to him when he's feeling a bit better.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
What? What's happening?
What is this?
What the heck?
Chung Shung and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
God remains? Say what?
You
What?
sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted
Look how
using
cold
god
he
remains.
looks. Have I ever heard of a series called Sex Education? No, I have. I'm gonna say no. I don't know. It's like vaguely, but I don't think so. No.
Is it? Breathing?
Breathing. What the heck?
Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive.
Came out around the pandemic. I watched it a while ago. Okay. Alive.
Some toxins act a lot like living organisms.
What about it?
I read about this once in the Origins
I'm
and
binging it
Symptoms of
again.
Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances.
What the heck does all this mean? It's making you feel things?
If it's a concoction of this
What does that
kind we're
even
dealing
mean?
with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
I'm feeling one. Yeah, I know. But like, hold on. Let me search it up. I'm enjoying it and I'm conflicted. Interesting. Okay. I'm looking at the premise. I don't think I have seen it anywhere, but I do recognize the name somehow. Like, kind of mentioned in passing. Yeah, I don't recognize this show. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Even if you're conflicted. Okay, let me check my thing if I've met the quota. Because, like, it's been 2 hours. Oh, what do you mean? The way they were like, you have streamed Genshin for 2 hours, but you have not streamed with the overlay for 2 hours, the brand overlay. I'm like, what do you mean? It's all been on for the same amount of time. Weird. Okay, I guess I'll just keep going until it reaches the time it needs. It's literally there, right? It's literally right there. They're like, you've streamed with the bot for 2 hours, you've streamed Genshin for 2 hours, but the Genshin overlay was not on for the entire 2 hours. So I guess I'll keep going for a bit longer.
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear to a
very
varying
silly
extent the call of the source.
The call of the... Wait. So back when Jia Liang ran off, maybe that explains where he was heading.
He was going back towards Xingsa village.
Only one thing could have been drawing him there.
How do you
the
say
source
it
of
again?
the
I
god
don't even know.
remains used as the poison's key ingredient.
I haven't been in
the
the
mother
UA in
lode.
quite a while.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jia Liang? Hey! Why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden?
Literally the wife.
Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house. You mean Jia Liang? Why would he poison himself? Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here. and who might have
Xiang
expertise
is
in
so
crafting drugs.
she's so patient with Paimon. She's like, just use your head a little bit, you know. Just you're single. I know you got only one brain cell in there, but at least you know activate it for a little bit. Meanwhile, Baisu and Lumi are like, "Are you for real right now?" This is so funny.
Huh? So you're saying
There we go.
it was Jiang Li? Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either.
The way their names are
Why
very
would she
similar,
poison
is,
her
I
own
feel like they
husband?
shouldn't have done that, but it's okay.
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
That is true.
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jia Liang about it once he has made more
Jia
progress in
Liang?
his recovery.
Do you know of a method to neutralize the poison?
Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother load is purged.
Mother load.
So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jia Liang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa village?
I've only heard rumors, nothing concrete.
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time.
Respect your
They
elders.
used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this? Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a
The
mortal
little
and share
nod.
their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Wow.
Whoa, what? Enter a contract? Share life force? Sounds
Wow.
like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon. Hey, plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach. Stronger and healthier?
Paimon, don't get sucked in by her words.
Baiju, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a
The
few
space, he's
days.
like, no way.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
He just wants to, he's like, this contract ends with me.
Temperament? Hey! What are you trying to say? Did you just suddenly insult Paimon to her face?
Strange. Baisu has a weak constitution. And didn't he say... Oh, didn't his master pass away at an early age?
Ugh! Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! Baiju, you're... Mannequin Man! Changsheng, you're just... a pain in the neck! This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
With how antisocial they are? If it were
Yo,
up to them, they'd
Shao.
go their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk.
We're actually, like, really close. I have someone I could call.
What?
Seems you're as well connected
Yeah,
as
we
they
got
say, traveler.
connections.
We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh. If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
He likes us and us only. We're just having everyone show up in this Baisu quest. Shao. Oh,
You called?
it was instant. He was like, oh, I'm here. Wow, that was so fast.
Gets Paimon every time. Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baiju of Boo Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before.
Really?
The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity.
Oh.
I must
I do not remember
apologize
this.
for the
I'm not gonna
discourtesy.
lie. I did not know they met each other.
Huh? You two already know each other.
Okay, I guess we don't know.
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
Yeah. I want to ask you about dead gods. You tell Zhao everything that has happened.
So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard
It is
for their own
lamentable.
safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Chinksa village. A vile monster known as the Ch once wrought havoc over this land. Before it was subdued by Rex Lapis. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Chinksa village was founded some time after that.
He put up statues of himself to seal it? That's kind of
The seal
funny.
is still mostly intact. If the Ch is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak.
I see.
I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
Aw. Of course, Zhao. The side eye.
Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Oh, he knows.
Farewell.
Maybe he knows the
What a
Chanxing.
strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them. That's Xiao for ya! And thanks to him, we finally
Wait, how
got
do you
some
remember
concrete
him?
info to go off
Duck?
of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trips. If we can find the cave...
Master, there's a problem.
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic.
He
Just catch your
ran
breath and
the
tell me
whole way,
everything.
all the way from one side of the way to the other? That fast?
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed. Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy now.
We're just gonna leave that potion out in the open? Like, Oh, okay. Alright. Give me one moment. Alright, I've returned. Let me take a look at these stats real quick. Take a sip of water. Okay. Okay, we're good. We are good. Perfect. If that's the case... Alright, if that's the case, I think I'm gonna end for today. So I do have quite a bit of work to do, and it is fairly boring, honestly, so unfortunately, I don't think I am going to plan to do a work stream, unless you just want me to be, struggling. You're gonna just hear me being like, I don't know what I'm doing, while there's lo-fi in the background, and then a timer, so... I also need to cook dinner anyways. I think today I'm gonna cook Japanese-styled curry because it's easy and tasty, and I kind of craving the curry right now. All right, let me switch to this screen. All right. So thank you for stopping by. If you're watching, thank you so much for watching. I haven't had curry in a while. I know, right? I only just like recently learned how to use like the cubes for Japanese style curry, and it is really good, and I do not know why I haven't tried it before. But yeah, if you're watching, thank you for watching. If you're lurking, thank you so much for lurking. If you're watching the VOD, why are you watching the VOD? I should make curry soon. You should indeed. You should. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your day as well. There's no raid because there's literally like no one streaming right now. Because it's like in the middle of the day on a Wednesday, so nobody likes to stream at this time. But yeah, I'll see you guys around. Probably not next week because I know that I'm gonna be pulling several all-nighters. But I think once mid-December comes around, I should be done for the semester, so I'll have a little bit more time to like figure out how to do things. Maybe I'll do like a art stream, like some other stream. Who knows, maybe I'll do a karaoke stream during Christmas. We will see. But yeah, I'll see you guys at some point. I don't know. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.